Okay, Maggie, you can start.
Okay. So my topic has to do with bullying and how gender roles take a part in that. My topic specifically deals with whether girls are bigger boys than boys, and this related to Chapter 7 in our Greg's textbook, which is developmental psychology. This chapter talked about why people behave, think, and rationalize the way that they do. And this helps people have a better understanding of bullies and their actions. I chose this topic because bullying is a very big problem in today's society, especially at schools, and it's the second leading cause of death among young people. So this problem is only continuing to grow. And I think that if more people were educated about why it occurs, that they could have a better understanding and help find a solution to this problem. When I say the word bullying, what comes to mind? Most people would think of the physical aspect. However, there's much more to bullying than that. I found out that there's 3 main types of bullying, which the first is verbal bullying. This can include teasing, name-calling, and sexual comments. Second is social bullying, which can include things like spreading rumors, embarrassing people in public, or leaving someone out of a group. Third is physical bullying, which includes things like pushing, kicking, punching, and hitting. Before I started my research, I disagreed with the topic, and I thought that girls were not bigger bullies than boys. I thought this because I viewed boys as stronger, bigger, and more intimidating, and I viewed girls as being weaker, innocent, and less intimidating. I based this opinion off of the physical bullying. I didn't think about the other types of bullying and what kind of damage they cause to people. So the refuting articles did not seem to surprise me. They stated exactly what I thought they would. They proved that boys use their strength and power by bullying smaller victims. My research showed that boys' temperaments are what play a big role in his actions. Boys tend to have small temperaments, which cause them to be aggressive and cause serious injuries to their victims, depending on their size and circumstances. Mostly boys beat up other boys, but my research also explained that boys use verbal bullying to hurt girls. This includes sexual innuendos, jokes, and degrading comments. Since it is proven that boys take longer to mature, they take longer to realize that these comments and jokes they say are hurtful, inappropriate, and humiliating to girls. And girls often take these comments seriously, which lowers their self-confidence and makes them embarrassed to come back to school. When I started to read the supporting articles, I began to change my view on the subject. Girls usually aren't thought of when the word bullying comes up because they don't physically beat someone up, but just because they don't, that does not mean they're not considered bullies. Girls use verbal and social bullying to hurt their victims. Girls are always trying to outdo one another and be better than one another, so they use these types of bullying to bring others down without physically attacking them. This shows girls to show their power and popularity over one another. My research provided many experiments in real-life events to show that bullying in girls is constantly increasing. Girls criticize appearances, social status, and materialistic objects, which cause lifelong emotional damage to their victims. One of my articles showed a study that looked at bullying between girls at a co-ed school and girls at an all-girls school. It showed that even though bullying occurred amongst the girls at the co-ed schools, it was not as intense as it was at the all-girls school. This was because they didn't have such a high social class to obtain. Another thing explained in the articles was fear. Boys are always told not to show fear or emotion. So they feel like if they tell someone that a girl's bullying them, that they will get made fun of for being picked on by a girl, so they tend to hold it in, and later on in life this causes serious emotional problems. Girls are also the main users of using cyberbullying to harass their victims. The internet takes this to a whole new level because it's easy to post humiliating pictures, comments, or videos of the victim, and it allows the bully to harass their victim without necessarily being identified. This is a very big problem because the victim is not only being bullied at school, but now they're being bullied in their own home. This often makes the victim feel like they have nowhere to escape, which can cause suicide attempts and thoughts of depression. Schools need to start making changes and taking bullying more seriously. Just because someone is not being physically hurt does not mean they are not emotionally damaged inside. Bullying is very easy physical bullying is easy for people to notice and take care of, but verbal bullying and social bullying is not always that noticeable and is often looked past. After reading through all my references that took the yes side and no sides for my debate, I changed my opinion and I went to the side that girls are bigger bullying than boys. I believe this because verbal and social bullying, in my opinion, is the most hurtful. The girls went behind other backs to hurt them, emotionally and humiliate them in front of their peers. They started rumors about other girls to make them feel embarrassed and humiliated, and even though boys can cause serious injuries, I felt that it's not as emotionally long-lasting and impacting as the social and verbal bullying girls do. These memories stay with people throughout their whole lifetime, and representatives that took the Yes I to My debate were most believable in my opinion. They provided the most information, facts, and experiments, and helped change my opinion.